and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. Today I'm going to talk to you about affirmations and I'm going to share with you my top 3, look at that little finger, top 3 affirmations that I use. Now, affirmations are so powerful and I actually didn't realise how powerful they were for me. Affirmations help to reprogram our brains and battle off any of that subconscious negative self-talk that we all have, and sometimes we have it quite frequently. And doing them every day can help change that inner dialogue that you have with yourself, that inner self-talk, and make it more positive and make you just basically fall in love with yourself. I found it really hard at first to choose affirmations. I didn't really know where to start because it was quite overwhelming for me. When you sort of Pinterest it or Google it, there is so many affirmations out there. I had to choose affirmations that were empowering, were kind, were positive, and I had to have affirmations that meant something to me. If there was an affirmation that was too far off my own beliefs, I couldn't resonate with it, and I felt I wasn't really connecting with it. It was too ambitious. So affirmations have to mean something to me, and they have to I have to be able to relate to them, if that makes sense. These affirmations I've chosen, these top 3, are when I've looked back through my journal. These are the affirmations that I'm using quite frequently. Sometimes I will have a different affirmation every day, or sometimes I feel like I need that particular affirmation and I need to repeat it for a week, 2 weeks, until I really connect with it. But these affirmations I'm going to talk through today are the 3 I most commonly have used over the last 3 months, so I thought it'd be good to share them with you. So my first affirmation that I use is I am enough. This, for me, was quite awkward to use. This affirmation was quite awkward to use at first. I wanted to connect with it, but I felt a bit awkward saying it, because we've all got to believe that we are enough. There is only one of us on this planet. There's only one of us that has our own skill sets, has our beliefs, has our opinions, has our mind, has our body, and that is so powerful, and we really need to just own that. I'm not going to say I've completely wholeheartedly believe that I am enough, because I'm still learning and growing, but it is I can feel it starting to sink in. And also repeating that affirmation that I am enough is going to really, I feel, help me for when I'm making decisions, for when I'm embracing opportunities, when I'm having conversations with people, because knowing that I am enough, I will just feel so much stronger and in my power and owning it. So that's my first affirmation. My second affirmation is I am capable of anything. Now, this affirmation, when I was looking through my journal, came up a lot, probably because at the start of my journey I didn't feel like I could achieve anything, and that might have been because financially I thought I couldn't do it, or I didn't have the skill set, or I was worried about what other people were going to think of me. But actually, this is why it was such an important affirmation for me, because I can achieve anything, and that's actually quite exciting. Yes, it might take longer. I might have to readjust a few things in my life. I might have to sit back, evaluate it, and think, right, what do I need to adjust to have this affirmation? Have this goal or dream. but I can do it. I can achieve it. No one's sort of better than anybody else. And yeah, I can achieve everything. So that's why this is such important affirmation for me. But I will also continue to say it because there still will always have those like negative self-talk creeping in that's saying you can't do this. It was even like with this. It was even like setting up this YouTube. It was like, you can't do this. No one's going to want to listen to you. But just saying, I am capable of anything. I can do this. I can edit this video. I can post it. So I am capable of anything. Third affirmation, I'm gonna have to do it this time. Third affirmation that I use is I practice kind and loving thoughts every day. Now, when I started this journey and to be honest, for quite a long time, I would always have that negative self-talk when I looked in the mirror, when I was going to make a decision, when I was in a social situation, when I was having a conversation with somebody at work. There was always that negative self-talk. For me, that was quite a big area that I wanted to change. I was fed up of having to listen to it. And the reason I have this affirmation, I practice kind and loving thoughts every day, is because that is making my brain like conscious of those negative thoughts that I have. Repeating that affirmation is just basically highlighting to my brain that you're having those negative self-thoughts and that actually you need to swap them over. And that's what I've started doing. So because I'm more aware of them now, because I'm repeating this affirmation, I practice kind and loving thoughts every day, I'm more aware of them. For example, I might think, I can't post this post on Instagram because I've got a spot on my face and it looks disgusting. To me, that's a negative thought. But because I'm more aware of it, I can acknowledge that it's a negative thought, and I can go, actually, that's just a spot. Like, that's like one tiny little part of your face. Does it matter? No. You look lovely. Post this post. Don't get me wrong, I'm still working on it, and that's like also why I had like a social media detox like last week, which is like there's too much of this negative self-talk creeping back in, and this is because I'm being flagged up by like mindlessly scrolling on Instagram, and I sort of had to gain a bit of control and, you know, come off social media because there's too much self-talk. That for me is a good affirmation. Now, with these affirmations, I feel they're more beneficial and more powerful for me when I repeat them every day. You know, I'm writing them in my journal and when I'm looking in the mirror. I will admit, like, I do need to get better at repeating them throughout the day, because I am great at writing them in the mornings, and like when I'm in the shower I will repeat them, but sometimes I won't even look at them until I'm reflecting on my journal in the evening. I think I'm gonna make a conscious effort now to like have post-it notes up on my mirrors, have post-it notes on my mirrors, have it like written on my phone as a background, so every time I look at my phone there's my affirmation there. Send myself an email. I don't know, let me know if you've got any ways I could help. I could repeat my affirmations. Oh, actually another good way is I do repeat them sometimes in my meditations. That's another good way actually. Thank you so much for watching. This was kind of like, I hope this wasn't like a ramble. Those 3 affirmations I spoke about today are the affirmations that I have used over the last 3 months quite repeatedly, so they're quite important to me, and it might be that one of them is a good place for you to start with your affirmations. You might have different ones, so please let me know down below of any affirmations that you use. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week at 8 PM for another video. Thank you.